Hello, I like to make today cake pops friends, and what we need for this recipe, you can use any cake mix of your choice, your favorite cake recipe, or you just can simply buy from a supermarket. I use vanilla cake basically in this recipe, and to bond our mixture together, it's number of things to use. We could use the cream cheese, we can use just a vanilla frosting, or we can use melting white buttons, or melt white chocolate, or melt, so you can get nice basically texture like that. I prefer to use in this recipe melted white chocolate, and what we do is once our cake is baked and cooled, what we do is just crumble cake very finely to make sure your cake resemble fine type of crumbs. So make sure less lumps, it's better because it makes even texture. So what we do is with the white chocolate melts, or doesn't matter whatever you're using, cream cheese or vanilla frosting, just add about half a cup, something like that, and just for start. And what you do is just mix firstly together. If you see that mixture is bond well together, it means we add enough of our frosting or white chocolate melt. As you can see, I add about half a cup, and mixture is bonding very well. So we mix it all together, and you see, if you just press like this, see how it's formed straight away. So we add enough of white chocolate melt. So let's mix it all together, and we can start rolling mixture into cake pops. Once you combine cake with chocolate melt, as you can see, we add enough because it's very pliable type of mixture now. So take about 2 teaspoons of the mixture and squeeze it a couple times. It just makes them bond together and makes them more smooth. More smoother cake pop, easier to decorate it. So what we do is we roll it into bowl, just slightly squash it, just a little bit only on the sides, to make oval shape of a face. And what we do is we just make as many as we need, as many friends as you invited. Squash again our cake mixture, roll it into bowl, roll it slightly to make oval shape of a cake pop, just adjust it with your hands, and as you can see, it's a perfect oval face. So what you do is just rest on top of non-stick baking paper. Good idea also place paper on a tray, because we place after into freezer and it's easier, makes easier to transfer. So next step is melt some of white chocolate melt or white chocolate buttons on top of saucepan with the simmering water, or in microwave, whatever you prefer. And what we do is we're using Lollypop sticks. So just dip it in about a couple centimeters, insert halfway through, just to wipe excess of white chocolate, place on top of baking paper. Again, just to dip about a couple centimeters, insert halfway through, wipe away excess. and place on non-stick baking paper. So repeat with all cake pops. Once you finish with all cake pops, what we do is place into freezer for about 15 minutes to set and harden. Once our cake pops are set, what we do is we mix it up some white chocolate milk to make some skin color type of coating. So what we need is we use the same white chocolate milk, and as you can see we add 4 of pink candy milk, just a 4 of those, and 2 of peanut butter candy melts, because that's just enough to create a skin color type of coating. So place on top of saucepan with a simmering water, mix it to make sure it's nice and smooth consistency. Once it's done, what we do is we can see now what we create. That's how look like will be of our mixed chocolate with a little bit candy melt. So it's a nice skin color type. So what we do is next we place this melted chocolate into a cup or mug, whatever you prefer. It just makes much easier for us to dip cake pops. So we place our mixture right in, and what we do is next we simply take one of cake pops, just dip it in, just a little bit swirl around to just get rid of excess of chocolate. And what you do is, if you need a remover, just simply use your finger to remove excess, to just make sure your lollipop nice and clean as well. So what you do, you place it in, and we repeat with other. So we just dip it in. As you can see, you use also less of chocolate if you're using the small dip container, just like a mug or deep type of cup. So you get rid of excess of chocolate. Just to wipe it away, excess, and place it on a cake pop holder or styrofoam to set. Once our cake pops are set, as you can see, they're nice and neat. Which is what we really wanted, to have it a nice and neat oval face shape. You can use various colors of fondant, orange for orange hair, yellow, the brown, black, red, whatever you prefer. So what we do is most of fondant pieces, best of all to attach with edible sugar glue. But if the fondant does not stick to your cake pop, probably good idea use a little bit of melted leftover of melted chocolate. Just apply really tiny. I do not use because I find that it's easier to fiddle with it, and also depend how warm your kitchen is. So simply roll whatever color fondant you like, and have a look where your face will be, and press it on. And what you do is, with a clean kitchen scissors, simply remove excess of fondant. joint parts together. We're making ball here, and we'll make like sort of like a carré type. So what we want, we actually want a little bit curl up, kind of. Remove this excess. And what we do is, good idea use a non-stick baking paper to prevent stick your fondant. So what we do is we just join this piece together, and we want actually curl in this time here. So fiddle. If your hands are sticky, what you do is dust them a little bit with a powdered icing sugar, but not too much. So make it nice curl, just like this, to make it hair. So if you like also make sort of like indentation of a hairs, like actual hair, what you do is use a toothpick, and what you do, you just simply press as you make realistic look of a hair, particular on a fringe, just like this. And keep going. I will do only on a fringe. You can do, if you like it, all over head entirely. And I bring a bit closely. As you can see, it has nice type of look like basically real hair. So what we do is use a packet of edible food decorating pen. This one's particular, this Wilton brand, it's particularly designed for the write on chocolate or candy melt. Or in this one's it's Americala brand, which is they come in actually different brands, doesn't have to be this particular. This one designed for write on a fondant. Sometimes they do write on a chocolate, but if you wanted really good ones, you have to buy one of those especially designed for chocolate or candy decorating pens. So we use the black one to make eyes and the eyebrows, little nose, and as you can see, our girl face is done. So what we do is next we take the another one, which is we decorate as a boy. If you do not have a decorating pen, what you do is you also can use the gel and use a toothpick to use for decoration as well. You just simply paint it with a toothpick. So take brown color of fondant, and what we do is, this will be too much, so we place it on. Let's make sure Lollipop fell into natural sort of place, because it just makes it easier. So we cut away chunks. Boy hair will be shorter, so we just simply adjust it, and what we do is we'll make some sort of fringe. And we just get rid of excess. Just simply cut away with a clean kitchen scissors. And we simply adjust. Sometimes, if you like, you might be need to use back of brush. Of course, it has to be clean. and just adjust here as it naturally fall. Secure on a back. And as you can see, this is boy here. Also, if you like, you can of course add a similar type of natural falling here using toothpick and press it on. Just keep going. As you can see, it has naturally type of looking hair. Of course, you can make your cake pops for your friends, and of course they will look like your friends. So in this particular case, we decorated for boy. Just tiny bit. We probably open up to actually make a little bit of fiber. We actually cannot see part of it. And as you can see, we have now done boy basically. So let's have a look on the rest of them now. Now we finish decorating cake pop friends. As you can see, we use yellow fondant and a brown, black, and we use also orange for red type of hair. You can make different impressions on a face as well as a hairstyle according to your friends, and would be glasses or baseball hat or anything like that. And basically make as many as you like and let them recognize themselves in a cake pop basically form. With long hair, for example, like this one, it's not very hard to do. Just simply have roll out orange fondant in a circle and fold it over cake pop and shape it. That's all. Thank you very much for your time with me today. I hope you like this simple sort of creation. If you have any questions, please do write. Everything will be in the description box. Until next time, goodbye.